Everybody, welcome back to the video. Swarmer got a huge rework. Swarmer's always been one of my favorite towers. I've owned it since it first came out, and why is he ugly now? I miss honestly, they keep reworking these towers and changing how they look, and like, I understand that sometimes they can look a little bit better, but what is that? I'm sorry, but what does that? You know what I wish they would do? Add the OG skins back for those who owned it in the first place before they got released. So people like me who's had Slasher and Swarmer and all these other towers for like forever, as for like, you know, actually getting them myself, I like, you know, spent time grinding for them. I think some of them I also just spent Roblox because I was too lazy back in the day, but some of them I did grind for, and I think for that I should get something, but whatever. So Swarmer, right now you can buy him in the store for $7.99 Robux, which is quite expensive, but I've heard he's completely broken, so that's what we're going to check out. So his starting price was at $300, but now it's $450, and it looks like he does a lot more damage, about only 0.5 DPS, but I think what makes him OP now is that the bees are able to stack. So that's not where I want to go. I want to go to enemies, and I want to spawn like a couple of these. So throw, I think this is going to be really broken. So apparently, okay, maybe I shouldn't have two, but the bees aren't too crazy, but they do some, you can see, wait, look, oh, wait, let me spawn something a little stronger. Agent. So you can see how many dugs are stacked on it. So one, oh, okay, whatever. 2 stack, 3 stack, 3 stack, 4 stack. Okay, so it looks like it goes down almost as fast as he's able. So it stacks, which is huge. I'm pretty sure it used to not do that before. So like W. All right. So let's start off by placing him again. And for level 1, then he goes from 1 to 2 DPS, 1 to 2 DPS, 1 to 2 damage, which basically is 1 DPS. He also gets the B buff stat. So it damage is 2 every 1 second and it lasts for 4 seconds. So that's huge. So that's 300. That's pretty cheap. And it looks like he got that little like brushes and stuff in his belts, I guess. I like how the icons are actually updated. They show what's going to add. So then his attack rate goes from 2 to 1.5, range 13 to 15, damage 2 to 4, and the B debuff goes from damage from goes up to 2, or has 2. The tick rate's 0.75 and the duration's 4.5, so it'll last even longer, which means they can stack more bees. And with that, he gains a nice little crate on his back, and he's got some bees now flying around him, because that's a, why did I say bee? A crate, that's a beehive, I'm pretty sure. And he's also got, you know, like that like smoking thing, like from the Bee movie. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Have you guys seen that? You know, I'm guessing you guys seen the Bee movie, unless you're like 3, which is totally possible with Roblox these days. All right, 1.5 to 1.25, 15 to 18 range, 4 to 10 damage. So he gets a pretty big buff. All right, so basically everything's the same, but the duration goes up like, what was it, a whole another second or something like that? I don't know. But then we get the bee swarm grenade. So damage is 6, I mean range is 6, damage of 10, cooldown of 15 seconds. Interesting. So let's upgrade that. I want to, ooh, and now he gets like a better like thing around his head. I think it looks like there's more bees, but I might just be crazy. And now he's got the classic bee gun. I do like the look of the bee gun. I think it looks better than the old one, but also I kind of miss the look. So far I like the skin more, except for his face. Why is he so ugly? Let's spawn in something that's kind of slow. I don't know what's slow. Elite abnormal. Oh, he's kind of fast. Whatever, but that's decent. And if we use a bomb, oh, that's huge. And he's got an 8, that just killed. That's $2,750. Duh. Isn't that a pretty strong, oh, that's only 175 health. What about like Agent Ducky? How does it do against this guy? So if I use that, he attacks a lot faster. Look at that damage. Oh my goodness. He keeps getting stunned, but like, look at that. The duck has, okay, this tower is, people are right. This tower's broken. Okay. So next he goes from 1.25 to 1. Oh my goodness, 1.25 to 1 attack rate, 18 to 20 range, 10 to 15 damage. The B so gets up 1 more damage. Tick rate is to 0.75 and the duration's up to 5.5. And the B swarm grenade does 7 damage, 7 range. Oh my goodness, damage of 30 and cooldown 15 seconds. So there he is. He looks so much cooler. Oh, okay, I like that. That looks so cool. Oh, he's got like a giant beehive, and there's all. Okay, I love how it's glowing. Definitely an upgrade on the skin. I'm gonna be totally honest. There's like, is that like honey or pollen or something falling out? Still ate his face though. It's very punchable. But I love the look of his skin. He's got like a honeycomb like helmet around with a few missing, and the gun looks even cooler. All right, and then he goes from 1 to 0.75 attack rate, 15 to 25 damage. His B debuff goes from damage from 4. Oh my gosh, the B debuff stats, whatever. The B's go have 4 damage, tick rate of 0.5, so that's 8 DPS and has a duration of 8 seconds. That's a lot. B swarm grenade has a range of 8, damage of 50, and a cooldown of 15. So let's upgrade him, get him maxed out. Did he even change in any way between the 2 levels? What the? Like, did anything even change? Am I crazy? No way they spent all this work on this guy just to have him not change in any way on the last level. That's just kind of pathetic. All right, how many can you spawn? When I was trying to figure out how many I could play this, I was expecting it to be like 6 or 8, not 40. Literally, there's no placement limit on this guy. What? You could, okay. Just an egg. Oh yeah, ducks. So let's just spawn in something like the Gravedigger. He's got 60,000 health. Only, look at that damage. How many bees? Oh. And we can stack. Oh my goodness. He's got like, you can just keep on. Okay. Wait, I need to let the cooldown of those go back. But like, okay, we need to spawn the Fallen King. Where is the Fallen King? There he is. All right. So we're going to start by just spawning in as many of these bee grenades. Okay, so a lot of them can't actually hit. So I'm going to like stand over here next to him. Bro, why is it having it throw the ones that are like so far away? I guess because all the ones that are close. He's got a lot of bees. It's going down, but should be going back up. But like, how expensive? That's only 11,000. It takes a bit for the damage to get going, but once the damage gets going, 40. Can we get to like a? My goodness. The amount of bees, we're at 1,000. Look at that damage. I don't even know what to say. Like, you might be able to beat like Fallen with just Swarmers if you can get to the last wave. That's insane. So yeah, basically Swarmer is completely broken. Gotta love that. I do like how he looks. Still very ugly face, but I do like how he looks and everything like that. Overall, a very OP tower because you can now stack the bees. You can just shred through enemies if you get enough, and they end up being able to add onto bees faster than they can, you know, like lose the bees, if that makes sense. I do have to say that I kind of miss, because I don't think I was paying enough attention, but like, I don't think they do the whole like bees thing that they used to. Because if I spawn in the Fallen King, no, he doesn't have like the, oh, there's bees attacking me. No, I missed that. That was like the best thing ever. What? Hello? Okay. Does like the old one have that thing in it? Where is the old Fawn King? I scrolled right past him, didn't I? Where are you? I'm really blind. Wait, they added the old ducks to here? Oh, they did. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Holy crap. There he is, Fawn King. No, bees don't have the silly animation anymore. I miss silly animation from... If you know what I'm talking about, because if you don't know, then not true OG or Swarmer user. But they'd like fling their hands all over the place trying to swat away the bees, and it was like the most beautiful thing ever, especially when you saw the Fallen King doing that. Oh, Swarmer, how I hate that you don't do that. Overall, I'm very happy with this rework. Swarmer was like one of the worst terrors in the game, and now like one of the best ones, I think. Absolutely broken, but gotta love it. About some time, the Swarmer got some love. But yeah, that's really it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. It would really mean a lot to like button and subscribe. But yeah, peace out, guys.